Watersmeet waterfall. It's taken me all day to get a parking space, so I'm just following this little path here. Had to kind of climb a wall to get to this path. So it's a bit of another adventure, and I'm hoping to go for a swim here, but we'll see how busy it is because I can see that there's people camping and whatnot. So let's see how we go. Because I want to get down the bottom if at all possible. The noise is just incredible. Okay, so our mission is to get down there if possible. Find a path. Okay, so I found the trail that seems to go down to the bottom waterfall, which is what I want because I want to go swimming. And there's so many people at the top that it just won't be possible. So yeah, I'm going to come down this little path. Hopefully it's the right way. Hopefully I don't fall. Let's just check here. How stunning is that? You can see the pool at the bottom, and that's where we're heading. Okay. So this is where the three rivers of Glencoe meet, apparently, or so it says on the web. I've seen and heard of this many a time, but never experienced it. So I thought today was a good day to keep pushing out my comfort zone. So here we go. So I haven't had time to look at the footage, but I just royally fell on my backside getting in there right in front of some people. So it's probably not going to be the glamorous footage that I was hoping for, that waterfall, but yeah, I'm just glad I did it. It's really cold. I get such a fright when I slipped and fell in. It's really slippy. Only I would fall. So I'm going to go and check out the rest of it, but it was really good fun. Fell twice, maybe 3 times, but it was the best experience ever. I'm so glad I did it, and if you're coming to Glencoe, definitely come and find the waterfall where the 3 waters meet, and you'll find it on Google, but it's just a beautiful spot. It's so hidden, there's loads of people up the top there, but you would just never know. There's lots of different pools, so yeah, there's even people camping up there. So that's me just heading back to the car. Maybe go and get some food, it's dinner time, and find a spot for camping hopefully. If not, I'll head home. I feel like I've done really well today, pushing myself out of my comfort zone and doing things by myself. I've really enjoyed it. But yeah, let's go and get some food. That was just such a good experience. So I've came down to Glencoe just to see if there's any camping spots down here. It's looking quite busy, to be honest. There's people everywhere. Excuse the mermaid look, that's from the swim. When I fell in, my hair got wet, so yeah, it's not the usual look I go for. I'm going to get out and have a little look around, and I'm actually starting to get hungry now, so I'm snacking on like unhealthy stuff, which is not good. So yeah, I don't know if I'm going to camp. I'm not sure yet. I haven't quite made up my mind. I'll come back to you on it. standard for me. So I've just found a little spot here, just a little lay-by that you'd like to park in, and yeah, I'm just going to chill out for a little bit, enjoy a couple hours just chilling, and yeah, maybe make some food, have some dinner. I've got a little camping stove and things. What I have noticed is the horseflies. So there's horseflies everywhere, and they are huge. Absolutely. But yeah, just surrounded by mountains, and the sun's just setting up there as well. I'm going to make some food. So that'll sit. This time I've spilt the water like 3 times. All we need it to heat up. It's the go-to bed tray, isn't it? What a stunning location. I'm literally beside the road. You can hear the cars going past. It's not glamorous, is it? Camping, not in the slightest. This isn't the most flattering angle, but I've lost my tripod. I don't know what I've done with it. I think I've left it at the car park. I went for the dip, which is not ideal, is it? Right, so I've got this mac and cheese pot. I was planning on making some noodles or something and chicken for dinner with some greens, but I can't be bothered waiting for the noodles to cook. So I figure this is an easier option. So I'm going to pour this water in. I never eat stuff out of packet, so this will be interesting. And I've got just enough left for a wee hot drink after, I think. Need a fork, don't I? Sit that here. I know I'm going to get burnt. I've got an injury. I'm glad I bought the first aid kit. Oh, my hair's wild. As I say, I fell in the waterfall earlier, which was hilarious. And not only once did I fall in, I fell in twice, which is pretty unforgivable, really. There was people watching. Oh, honestly. And then it was funny because this little woman came later on, and I was like going in for the 3rd time, and she was like thumbs up from the bridge, and I was like, if only you knew I had fallen in twice and made a complete shit show of this. It was too funny, but I caught it on camera as well, so you never know, I might share it with you. Right, so I'll give this a wee stir. I think you're supposed to say my water's gone a bit cold, which is, I don't know if it's going to cook, but it was nearly boiling. It was nearly boiling, so I think while I'm waiting on that to cook, I've got a wee kind of chicken salad, so I'll go with that. Just chicken and Caesar salad from Lidl. Yeah, it's got a little dressing with it, and some croutons, which is nice. So yeah, I'm literally in a lay-by down at Glencoe, and it's absolutely gorgeous. What a beautiful night. But it is quite busy at the moment still, with cars going by, and I'm a wee bit concerned if someone pulls up behind me during the night that I'm going to be a bit scared off. But we'll see. It should be fine. It should be fine. We're brave, we're confident, we can do this. It would be nice to have a van, and then I could do everything like cooking food, and that's the dream. I don't know if anyone else has a dream to own a van. If you do, let me know what kind of van you would like, because I am with you. So I'm thinking, honestly, I'm having one disaster after another. I'm actually wearing my personal alarm tucked into my jumper like that, just for my own personal peace of mind. Not that I feel that I'm going to need it, or not that anyone's going to hear it in the middle of nowhere. I'm just going to sprinkle this Caesar dressing. I did 10 miles today, so a lot of elevation, and probably more than what you should do when you're tapering, but anyway, I'll get on with this. I won't talk with my mouth full. Okay, so the verdict on the macaroni cheese is that it's hard. It didn't really soften at all, despite me leaving it for 10 minutes, but that's mainly down to me and not probably boiling the water enough. The water was probably like warm, it wasn't boiling. So, but you know what, the flavour's not that bad, and I enjoyed my char grilled chicken Caesar salad. That was really good. So yeah, it's camping. We're not supposed to have gourmet meals, but we're in a car this time. We're not outside, probably just as well because the sun's gone down and the midges are out. So, and I can see them on the windscreen and they've got boots on. So, but yeah, no, I'm okay. This is the first time, obviously, that I've ever been car camping. It's just one big adventure today. Obviously, I did the run this morning, and yeah, basically went for a swim, did a kind of dip, where the three waters meet, which has been something that I've wanted to do for so long. And I very nearly didn't because it was really busy and it was hard to get parked. Found it in myself to keep asking people where to go, so I parked a bit further up, walked down the main road, which was pretty dangerous, to be honest. There's no path, and yeah, I got there, I found it, and it was just magical. That's the only word I could think to describe it. The best thing I've done so far. I'm proud of myself for pushing myself out of my comfort zone today. If I don't stay the whole night, then do you know what? I'm okay with that. So the sun's definitely gone down behind that mountain just there, and you can see it's still sunny on this side. I'm not quite sure what direction I'm facing, to be honest. It would really help me know when the sun's, or where the sun's going to rise tomorrow morning, but I'm just going to come out the car for a little wander. I could have got a better parking spot, like if you just look down here at the edge of the car, like I'm right on the basically don't get out of the car in the middle of the night because you're going to fall down there. Some of the things that I brought with me are kind of standard camping things really that I already had. I didn't really need to buy anything new to come on this adventure. So I've obviously got some of my kind of safety, personal safety stuff. I said earlier that, you know, I've got my personal safety alarm, which is kind of attached to me. I've got 2 phones with me, just in case. One which is always like 100% charged, and the other one I can use for footage and things. I've got 2 head torches, so I've obviously got this one here, and I've got a spare one, which is the same brand, and just some spare batteries as well if all else fails. I've brought I brought a camping chair, which is kind of stuffed down here. I'm probably not going to use that. It's quite chilly now, and after the dip I'm finding it hard to heat up. I'm still struggling to move my lips actually. I wasn't that cold going in. I've had colder dips. It was quite cold when I came out because it was a bit windy by then. I've got my cutlery and things like that in here. I've got some Empire biscuits for tomorrow. I've got a bagel as well, because you've got to have bagels wherever you go, especially if you're a runner. I've got my camping mug. That is okay on the little stove, but you just need to be careful when you're taking it off because it's metal and the handle heats up. Yep, so I've got just one of these little camping stoves that folds out, and you attach this part to the gas. Really quick and easy to use, heats up your water really quickly. It's great. Got a first aid kit, so dressings, paracetamol, anti-sickness, spare batteries, wipes, like wet wipes, just things that I would probably take on a trail run with me. In fact, that's actually from an ultra, that pack. I've got like sanitary products and stuff as well in there. Food wise, what I've done is just kept it really simple because it's my first car camp. I've never done it before. I've never been camping by myself, like not even ever. I just loved it from when I was young and I used to go with the guides. What I'm going to do is put the privacy screen up soon and sit in the back because I'm actually facing the road that everyone drives down, so people stare directly into the car, and I feel a bit self-conscious of the fact that I'm a female sitting by myself. So as it's getting late, I'm going to set up my bed, and I'm going to put up the screen, and I'm going to sit in the back and make sure the doors and things like that are locked, and just going to chill out in there for a wee bit, and I'll show you my kind of bed set up and stuff if that's interesting. Okay guys, I'm now in the back of the car, and it's a bit disappointing because I had ordered some window blinds that would have given like privacy when you were in the car, but unfortunately they didn't arrive on time for today, so I've had to make do with some really poorly hung pillowcases. I'm actually going to fix that in a minute because it is pretty bad, but I'll just show you kind of the bed set up. I've got a kind of privacy screen just here. Again, it's not hung correctly, but I can't get any signal here to check how to do it on Amazon, so unfortunately that'll just need to do for tonight. So I've got my bed set up here, so I've got a sleeping bag, and then underneath that I've got like kind of a quilt, pillow, and yeah, I've got some extra kind of pillows and stuff at the bottom if I need them. And this is another old pillowcase for the other window. I'm actually not cold at the moment. I look like I look like I'm in some sort of steamy, you know, like a kind of sweatshop. I look like I'm in some sort of sweatshop, you know, clothesline everywhere, drying everywhere. I've got my towel from earlier hung up here, so it's very tight. I mean, this is a bigger car and it's tight, you know, like if I had a smaller car this would be impossible, and I'm only a small person. I'm 5'3", so it's not like I'm too big for the car or too big for the setup. I just wonder how I'm going to get onto this bed. I did try it out before I came along. I tried it out the other day in the driveway, and my neighbours must have thought I was crazy because I was literally crawling into the boot of my car. But I don't want to do that tonight. I don't want to go in via the boot in the bottom because that's going to be quite a climb for my wee legs. So I'm just going to kind of get up onto the bed from here and just see if it's comfy. I've got some extra blankets and things like that, but it's not cold. I mean, I'm still wearing my shorts. And I'm not cold at all. I've got my cosy Trail Goddess jumper on. This is one of the warmest ones I've got. Do you know, it's probably because I get burnt today. I can actually see I'll get burnt. I'm hiding it well. So I've got my books with me and some snacks, but to be honest, I'm actually shattered. I think the likelihood is that I'll get some sleep, and yeah, hopefully get some sleep and see you all in the morning. I've got a little light that's really good actually, that I used to take camping, and it's actually got midges in it from the last time, which is pretty disgusting, isn't it? But at least it works. So it's a little kind of insect repellent light. Don't know if it repels them or it inhales them, one of the two. So I've got that hung up there, and that is going to be quite good if any midges and things have managed to infiltrate the car, which I'm pretty sure they have. If anything happens during the night, I'll update you, but yeah, I'm just going to chill out and have a nice quiet night. Enjoy the peace and quiet while it lasts. So just like give you a little update on car camping life. It's currently 10:15 at night, so it's quite light outside, as you can see just out that window there. I was expecting it to be quite light up here because it's so open, but I'm quite deep in the glen, so I'm not sure if it's just that it's, you know, it's open, or it's just because it's coming into the summer. I really don't know. Sunset is always a little bit later in the spring summer months, but yeah, I'm doing okay. I've just been reading my book for a little bit, not as tired as I was earlier, but that always happens. I'm going to maybe read for another half an hour, maybe have a little snack or something, and then try and get some sleep. I'm assuming that I'll probably not sleep very well, so I'm totally expecting to be up really early in the morning. My window blinds, I don't know if you can see them. So I've got a pillowcase here. I've got a mat, a camping mat down here to cover the back window. These two kind of side windows are fine. I've got my privacy screen there, and another towel here. So yeah, I mean, it's not the worst, is it? It could be a lot worse. I'm actually all right. I am very aware of cars driving past. I am quite paranoid, if I'm being honest, about the cars, thinking that someone's going to stop or pull into the lay-by behind me. But I guess I've just got to kind of stop worrying about that and just try and relax, not overthink it. I don't actually know what the weather's going to be like in the morning, but I'm hoping to sit out and have a nice coffee, watch the sun come up perhaps if I'm up early, and yeah, just enjoy the morning and then take a leisurely drive down the road before the traffic starts. So there's some messages coming through, so I must have a bit of a signal now. But yeah, just wanted to update you and let you know that I'm doing okay, and yeah, I'll see you all in the morning. Good morning. It is 5:37 in the morning. My sleep was okay. It was all right. I mean, I did sleep a bit. However, I'm on a bit of a slope and I just kept sliding down to the boot, the bottom of the boot last night. And the pads that I'm sleeping on are just rock hard. So it wasn't the most comfortable night's sleep, I've got to say. And it got a wee bit cold this morning, earlier to this morning. So yeah. Other than that though, it was absolutely fine. And do you know what? I'm proud of myself. I didn't go home. I stayed the whole night, and you know, there was no noises, there was no like people talking or going past at all. Not one sound the whole night. And I felt totally safe. Didn't feel worried at all during the night. So I'm really happy about that. But thanks for sticking along with me on the journey to my first car camp in the Scottish Highlands, down in Glencoe at Glenateeve. And yeah, I've had a great time. It's been really good fun, and I am really proud of myself for pushing out that comfort zone, and I hope you'll find a wee bit of inspiration to do that too. So, you know, this all comes from pushing myself to start my own business, keeping that business going, and keeping building it day after day, you know, just chipping away, and hoping that people will see that, you know, what I intend to do is good, and it's, you know, going to make a difference to women, hopefully. Encourage women to get into sport, encourage women to try trail running, and for those that are already doing it, give them the kit that they need to feel good, you know, to look good, and also enjoy what they're wearing while they're out on the trails. Have a bit of fun with it, not be confined to unisex brands of clothing that don't think about the fun in trail running. And yeah, so I'm just really grateful for all the support so far, and yeah, I hope you'll continue to join me on my adventures. I don't know what I've got planned next. It'll come as a surprise to me and you. I'll have some breakfast, I will pack up my stuff, and then I'll head home. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you all in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate it. And visit www.trailgoddess.co.uk. Thank you.